Morning everyone. Today we are discussing about the water analysis. It is just a part of that practical point of view. In this video we are discussing about the physical and chemical parameter, how we are just estimated out. In a chemical point of view, we mostly know about the dissolved form of oxygen which is present in that aquatic region. अगर उसकी अगर बात की जाए तो एक्वेटिक एरिया में जो ऑक्सीजन रहेगा वो डिजोल्व फॉर्म में रहेगा. इन एटमॉस्फेयर वी नो अबाउट दैट 21% तक यहाँ पे एटमॉस्फेयर में हमें ऑक्सीजन मिलता है. लेकिन जो एक्वेटिक रीजन है उस एक्वेटिक रीजन बियर्स ओनली नियर अबाउट 1% ऑफ डिजोल्व फॉर्म ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इज देयर विच इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द प्रोसेस ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन इन all type of the organisms, or we call it the aquatic organisms. In this way we know the aquatic animals which are zooplanktons as well as the various phytoplanktons are there. If the planktonic population is much more in case of that aquatic area, then there is a scarcity of water is there, or there is a highest level of biological oxygen demand is there. So we easily estimate out the dissolved form of oxygen on the basis of titometric method. Then later we also identify the pH of that water by using a pH meter as well as the various standard strip which is useful for the identifying the pH. And on the basis of pH we also estimated out the carbonate as well as the bicarbonate value which is present in that aquatic region also. Basically we know the dissolved form of oxygen as well as the carbon dioxide. These are the two basic term which is observed in our aquatic region. The animal which just respire to release the carbon dioxide in water, that carbon dioxide interacted with a water molecule to produce the H2CO3 and further is converted into the HCO3 and CO3, that is the bicarbonate as well as the carbonate. In this process H positive ion is released out in aquatic region. How much type of the pH which is occur in that aquatic region when the bicarbonate or carbonate value is there? Generally, if the pH is low than the 8, that is the 6 to 8 pH observed in that aquatic water, then their bicarbonate value is much more. If their pH is more than the 8 to 12, then we know that there is a carbonic ion is more, so we call as the carbonate are there. So this CO2 further be converted into the carbonate as well as the bicarbonate processes. Early in the morning we had just collected the sample from the aquatic region, then show a free form of that carbon dioxide is there. But how now as time is moving pass on, then later photosynthetic activity is carried out. After the photosynthetic activity, that free form of that CO2 is not be auger, that is it is absent in that one, and then later they are to be converted into the carbonate as well as bicarbonate one. So that it is a process observed in a aquatic region also. So that we are just discussing in a next topic.